Now we're going to discuss the basic theory behind Chi Sao. Now Chi Sao is one of the most famous exercises we have in Wing Chun. Chi Sao means sticking hands, or can also be translated as clinging arms. And the idea is that when we have contact with our opponent's arms, or in this case your partner's arms in training, you want to learn to feel the direction and force of the attack so that you can unload the force, abandon the force, and basically make use of what your opponent is doing based on what's going on in that moment. Chi Sao is not based on preset routines. We start by teaching routines so that the students can learn some basic movements, and then the idea is that it eventually frees up a little bit. So we have a saying in Wing Chun, we say Yao Sao Chi Sao Mo Sao Zoi Ying, which means if there are hands in front of you, stick to them. If there are no hands in front of you, go to your opponent's body. So the purpose of Chi Sao is in fact not to stick to your opponent's arms for the sake of sticking to your opponent's arms. What we want to do is we want to step in and knock out our opponent. But if we run into our opponent's arms, then we can make use of the force. I believe Jesse Glover said it best. He was Bruce Lee's first student in the US. He said Chi Sao is backup for your punching, not the other way around. So our primary focus is to go in and hit. It's not to go in and do Chi Sao. So here we see two students practicing Chi Sao together, and the idea is to stick and to feel and to practice according to what's going on, and whether one person gets hit or not is actually not the issue. The idea is just to feel what's going on and actually to get used to getting hit and borrowing force and giving way.